We're talking with
Alex Hamrick,
Gary Donahue,
and Gray Flannery Brentmeyer.
and there's another group member that's not here.
James Corcoran.
Okay, James Corcoran. And what project did you build here?
So this is Edutainment. It's a animation orientation suite designed for colleges and students. So what it's designed to do is it's designed to improve retention rates, and it's also giving the students a little bit better idea of what they're getting into before they get into it. So basically what we do is we get a university contracted with us based on the number of students. We charge them a price. They would give us some of their materials, so what they want us to cover, like their housing options, their some of their like degrees, the rules, all that fun stuff. We'd build some animations, and then we'd have a test afterwards where we would test some of their basic skills, and then we would then also test their personality. The basic skills test would then go ahead and go to administration, so they can actually track the student, how they're progressing, and give them a head start on that. And then for the personality test, it actually allows them to connect to students before they even get to the university to build a stronger network and hopefully keep them at their university through graduation.
Wow, that is big. That's really cool. Obviously, coming from a university instructor here, that sounds really awesome. So show us what you've built.
Okay, so this is the introduction page where we have the student slideshow showing pictures of students at the university. We have the basic announcements calendar where when you need to have the orientation done by. This is your student login where it has welcome back. This is Jeffrey Noob, a North Face University student. So basically it has the contact the university, a picture of Utah, it has an about the North Face University, the goal of our software, and it has a basic check-in as to how far he's gone through the orientation process, his tests, his scores, and how through the animations he's been. The about page discusses North Face University and the degrees that we offer here. The orientation page has an introduction saying, welcome to the university, you've been accepted, congratulations. And this is the page where we discuss the animation videos, and you can click through and watch each section. And then we have a student report page, which has our student and his progress throughout the orientation software. And then the class discussion page is a working page where students go in and talk to each other and make comments about what they think and how ready they are for the university prior to even arriving, so they have friends before they get here.
Nick Redmond.
And what class did you build this project for?
This is for my capstone project.
Okay, and how long have you been at the university?
Little over a year and a half right now.
So this is capstone this quarter?
Yes.
And still 3 more quarters of enterprise, and then you sail off into the graduation sunset.
That's the plan.
Okay. So tell me about your app.
So this is an application that deals with optical character recognition. And essentially what that means is it reads in the text from images and converts it into digital editable text that you can save and copy and whatever. So it's essentially the same technology that goes into PDF scanners and stuff like that.
So why did you do this?
Well, I've always been fascinated with artificial intelligence and machine learning, and at the same time, I knew nothing about it up until last quarter. So I wanted to do a project that could help me explore machine learning and get into it, so I could possibly work with it as a future career.
Okay, show us your app. How does it work?
Essentially, what you do is you load an image into the application. It can be any image, PNG, JPEG. So that's music. We're going to go to Pictures, Capstone, and we're going to load this in. Then you just hit Translate, and it breaks it up into characters. It reads each of the characters and translates them into digital characters and displays them in the right, and then you can save it. You can also try to recognize handwritten characters, like that. And it'll tell you right here how confident it is and what letter it is. And it includes other functionality for people who are interested in OCR and want to learn more about it.
We have some Neumont alumni who have come to our event today. We're speaking with
Corey Kaler.
Corvin Dornzeif.
You guys are cohort what?
I'm 3.
3 as well.
2 cohort 3 students, one of the first ones way back in the day. Are you guys working together at the same place?
We are, yep.
Where is that?
It's at Towers Watson, just about a block down the road.
So how long have you both been there?
It's about 7 years now.
Yeah, September 2006 when we graduated.
You graduated, went to Towers Watson, and you've been there since Neumont University.
It's gone through 3 name changes, but yeah. Extend benefits, extend health, and now one exchange.
That's cool. So how come you've worked at the same company all this time? Generally, tech guys that get in industry, hop around a lot, change jobs, salaries, all that kind of thing. How come you guys have been there so long?
It's a great company to work for. They trust us to do our thing, and it's worked well for them. So.
You don't build a great company overnight. We got started at the ground level, and it's taken 7 years to really become the end product, which is the best exchange out there.
So you've invested a lot of your own personal time to make this successful then?
Definitely.
So how did Neumont University prepare you for what you're doing now?
It prepared us for the real world, which is, you don't always know everything right off the bat, but you are informed on how to learn or how to teach yourself new things and just kind of create that culture of constant learning and constantly pushing yourself.
It prepared us to work. When we started at Extend Benefits, we knew exactly what we needed to accomplish in order for them to have the software they needed.
That's really cool, guys. I just have to mention, Corey was my grader way back in the day. Very reliable. So
True, yeah.
Anyway, thanks for coming in. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
We're at Project Showcase talking with Carlos Saavedra and Daniel Gunn, who have completed their G-Tech project. This is your enterprise project. And tell me a little bit about what you've built here.
So we built 2 games for G-Tech, which is a lottery company. They are basically scratch cards. Stargazer is a game in which you select 5 stars. And once you select the 5 stars or connect them, you unlock some symbols that you have to match.
Play it. Let's see it.
So as you can see here, you can connect 5 stars and unlock symbols. Once you connect 3 of the same symbols, you will gain the amount next to the symbols.
So the more you connect, the better. You connect the stars, you get symbols. How's that work?
So you always connect 5. That's the only way you can unlock them. And the last one will pop, and it will show you the amount. And I lost this time.
So tell me about this game, Daniel.
Sure, so this is the other game G-Tech tasked us to create. We call it Money Miner. The game type is where you pick 6 rocks to mine them, as well as you always have the option of getting 1 of 2 mini games, which earn you more money. So let's get right into it. As you can see, there are a bunch of rocks. As we click one, here we got a mini game, and we have interesting transitions to bring it to new stages and let you win instant prizes. In this case, you're in a dark cave and you have to find out where these bags are to get some money. In this case, I got $25. My other choices were 2 and 250, so I'll take that.
So G-Tech is a gambling company, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Very cool, and they're going to use this in...
And so they want us to create these 2 games which were interactive and fun for the user so they can make some profit off of it.
And that was at your presentation, and they were very happy with the entire project. You did well. So how does that feel, building something for an actual company?
It feels great. It's the first time we did it, and it went well. They were pretty happy, and so was we.
Blake Rollins.
And Wyatt Reynolds.
Where are you guys from?
Utah.
Local, cool.
California.
Okay, great. And what quarter are you guys in?
The second quarter.
You're both in second. Okay, a little change of position. So tell me about your project here.
We made a Frogger application that will load its skin from an external file, so it's really easy to change the movement speeds of all the objects and their images and such. So it's really customizable and dynamic and easy to use, but it's just a normal Frogger game that we skinned with the Mario sprites.
So this is a Mario skin. What other skins do you guys have?
So we also just have the basic Frogger skin right now. But yeah, so that's just the basic Frogger skin.
These are some more alums from Neumont University. Let's go through the names.
Zach.
Colton Rizzo.
Justin.
Do you all work together at the same place right now?
No, Colton and I do.
Where?
Towers Watson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I work down the street at Experticity.
Okay, so you guys are here because you're local. We're downtown. That happens. So you graduated how long ago?
About a month.
Okay, pretty fresh graduate.
No, December.
What? December's more than a month ago. You too?
Yep, December.
Okay, so how's it going? How's it going? You're in industry.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot. JavaScript, cool stuff.
Okay, what are you working on?
I can't say.
It's NDA. Are all of you NDA? You NDA too?
Kind of.
Can you tell me what you're working on?
I mean, we have public-facing sites. We do a project called One Exchange.
I asked what you're working on.
Right. I work on stuff in the back end that I can't talk about.
How many people are on the team that you're working with?
There's 6 of us, including me.
How many are Neumont graduates?
Pretty much all of them.
Oh, really?
I think there's one that's not on my team specifically.
So how's that working out?
Good. They've like spread out from like cohort 3 up till the newest cohort, and so everyone's got a whole bunch of different levels of experience, and it meshes pretty well. Even though everyone's from Neumont, you would never know.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did Neumont University prepare you for what you've been doing for them?
I think it did really well. I definitely learned how to learn on my own and take responsibility in my own hands and make sure that I'm learning, not just have people spoon feed me all the time.
How about you?
What was the question?
How did Neumont University prepare you for what you're doing in industry, even though you only graduated a month ago?
I didn't, not a month ago. But it helped me learn on my feet for the most part. I've had to learn a lot of languages, Angular, a lot of JavaScript, Fubu, MVC, and so being able to go into this project, I've had to basically learn it in about a month, figure out what I'm doing, and then build off of that. And
that sounds pretty par. How about you? How did Neumont prepare you for what you're doing?
Well, Neumont smacked me around a lot.
I remember doing that a few times.
Yeah, you especially. Really good. Kind of lets you know that you know a lot, but you don't know everything. And you learn a lot while you're here, so definitely gets you ready because there's a lot you got to learn regardless of where you go. So
that's fair. That's a fair observation. Well, good seeing you guys. I'm sure we'll see a lot of you since just down the street.
Yep.
So I'm with Ryan Adams, who we've showcased a lot on our YouTube and on our Facebook page. And Ryan, you just won overall with Project Showcase. How's that feel?
Awesome. It's great. I actually was really surprised I actually won. I mean, the project was really cool, but there was a lot of really other cool projects there. So I was really excited to win, especially compared to a lot of the other cool projects that we had.
Yeah, we've had a lot of great ones this time. And what did you win? Show us what you won and talk about it.
So we got a plaque here, Project Showcase overall. I got an apple pie all to myself. Don't have to share it with nobody.
You should share it with your instructor.
Uh-huh. Someone might do that one day. And then I got a $50 gift card. Sweet.
$50 gift card to where?
I believe it's to Amazon.
Open it up. Let's look.
Oh, I got $50 gift card to Best Buy. There we go.
Best Buy. Awesome. And why are we giving out pies at this Project Showcase?
Pie Day. So we just dropped a pie out in the back alley off a big, huge crane. It was pretty cool to watch if you got to watch it out there.
In 6 months, you graduate. You have your eyes on any particular company or particular job?
I have my eyes on a lot of different jobs. I'm looking at Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, a lot of the really cool stuff, especially stuff that's deal with ray tracing. I'm definitely into it, and I love 3D math.
Great. Well, congratulations. It makes your instructor proud.